Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and today I'm taking you on a vlog stroll. We're actually going to do something new today, where we actually do a vlog while we stroll around. So it's going to be kind of like a relaxing stroll, except for I'm going to be talking and offering some narration along the way. So I know a lot of people like the quiet, relaxing strolls, and we'll still continue to do those, so don't worry. We've got plenty of relaxing strolls with no talking lined up, but this is for those that like a little bit of narration. And it's going to be different than a live stream because I obviously won't be reading any chat since I'm just doing this as a vlog, but I'll get to offer my commentary and my thoughts as I walk around the park a little bit here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So before we get too far into the video, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell and change it to all notifications so that you get notified every time we go live or have a new video. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. We're Resort TV 1 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So let's get started with this brand new relaxing vlog stroll. And leave me a comment and let me know what you think about this idea of doing a vlog stroll, because it's one of the things I've been thinking about for a while, but I haven't been able to do it yet. We can do these in 4K 60 and just offer some commentary in a little bit higher quality than what we can do during a regular live stream. And of course, I won't be talking, constantly. I'll just be offering some thoughts as we walk along the way, more than I would on a regular stroll. And I love this jazz loop on Hollywood Boulevard. It takes you back to old Hollywood. It just makes me so happy every single time I hear it. Really, the golden age of Hollywood was just such an amazing thing. It's one era that I would love to time travel back to. There's several of them, but old Hollywood is one thing I would love to go back to. And honestly, Hollywood Studios is kind of like, almost like the Hollywood that never was. It's like a little bit of a glorified version of Hollywood Studios. You even see the Hollywood silver screen kind of trolley car sign there. It's really cool. We're going to start by walking up here to the Chinese Theater. Really get a taste of that old Hollywood.
I like the idea.
I'm just listening to the music here for a second. I hope you are too. It's just so amazing, like that era of jazz. I mean, I played jazz, and I played in a jazz band, and several jazz bands actually, in college and high school and professionally a few times. And I play saxophone, if you don't know, but I love jazz. It is just quintessentially American music, and it's just so beautiful. So much fun to play. If you've never played jazz before, always wanted to pick up an instrument, do it, because it's worth it. It's so rewarding. Go up here and get a stage view. This used to be, of course, the Star Wars stage area. They had the Star Wars stage show, but ever since the closure, they moved the stage. They might have even done it before the closure. Moved the stage out of the way. And we've got a lot more room up here to do photo pass and just to kind of hang out. And Runaway Railway, as you expect, has a fairly long line. I can't see it from here. It was 50 earlier. It's a really great ride. It's worth a wait. Pretty hot to be waiting today. I think it's like 95 right now, but still pretty amazing. And I don't really have like a specific plan for where I want to go on this, so I'm just going to kind of be wandering around a little bit and just talking with you guys. But let's head down to Tower of Terror, that area down there on Sunset Boulevard. I know I just passed it, but I kind of wanted to come up to the theater first. I feel like you should always visit the park icon first if you can. Let's go this way. Let's go down by the Brown Derby. I love these little back pathways. You know, Hollywood Studios is such a popular park now with good reason. There are a lot of good rides here, undeniably. But take time, especially between rides, to walk some of these pathways. This one's not quite as much of a back pathway, but over here, we swing around here, over here, around Echo Lake, and just around that area, over by the 50s Prime Time, some of those areas are a little bit less traveled. And so definitely get over there and just check those areas out, relax, enjoy the scenery. You can see the tower just peeking up through the roof of the Brown Derby there. It really is like they brought California to Florida when they built this amazing park. And a lot of the classic buildings are still intact, which is really cool. A lot of things have changed. We missed the great movie ride. Of course, actually, I have my Great Movie Ride shirt on. Show that real quick. So there we go. Hello, everybody. And I have my Great Movie Ride shirt on. Actually, I believe it just closed. We're doing this on August 15th. I believe it closed, I want to say on the 13th. Correct me if I'm wrong. 3 years ago, 2017. So correct me if I have that wrong. And here we are on beautiful Sunset Boulevard, and you get another wonderful music loop here. And this loop has a little bit more Glenn Miller on it, which is just quintessential classic big band jazz. If you don't know Glenn Miller, if you don't know about jazz, or if you don't know very many of the artists, but you just like this music, do a search for Glenn Miller or the Glenn Miller Orchestra. In the Mood, Pennsylvania 65000. Chattanooga Choo Choo, all those great songs. Moonlight Serenade. I may have to start and stop a little bit here. I don't want to get copyright claimed by this amazing music, but it is really amazing to hear. There's a lot of little markets and things. Some of it's closed right now, but stores and markets along the side of Sunset Boulevard that you should really check out. A lot of people just run down the street and try to get to a Tower of Terror or a rock and roller coaster as fast as they can, and we understand, but try to take some time to slow down and check out these amazing shops and scenery. And this is the Sunset Ranch Market over here. Lots of different food stalls, vendors. You can go and sit outside. Especially during the pandemic, I'm more comfortable sitting outside. So they have a lot of outdoor seating there. You can actually hear the Disney Society Orchestra, which is really cool. Again, live jazz. So they've got some show times here. This is what replaced Beauty and the Beast for now, but the Actors Union and Disney have struck a deal, so hopefully Beauty and the Beast will eventually be returning. It's kind of funny, you can still hear the area music as well as the jazz. Told you this was going to be spur of the moment. I just asked the cast member and they said we could walk in. So let's go check it out. I love live jazz. Hello. Sounds like they're doing a little Under the Sea. I have to apologize in advance if I sing along. I can't help it sometimes. The music gets in my blood.
Let's hear it for Bell, and Beast, and Lumiere, and Cogsworth, and Mrs. Potts, and Chip. Folks from the Disney Society Orchestra, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Society Orchestra and friends. We hope that you enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Wow. That was absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I came in here. I didn't see the whole thing, but that was just outstanding the way they did that. And that is a lot of the members of the Grand Floridian Society Orchestra, which is why they're calling it the Disney Society, because it's not at the Grand Floridian right now, but I recognized a lot of those musicians. So that is just really, really cool. And having Belle and the Beast come out, so much fun. And of course all the other characters. Siri thinks I'm talking to her. All the other characters. I do apologize for the zoom issue there a minute ago. I was trying to do some zooming in and out, and this camera, we can't use them during the live stream, but this camera has a lot of really cool lenses. It actually has 3 lenses, and one of them is a 5x zoom, which is really cool. So I was using that during the show. It was almost too close. And then I was using the regular lens, and I knew that I couldn't use the ultra wide because it shows the gimbal. So whenever I accidentally hit the ultra wide button, it showed a little bit of the gimbal, but that's okay. You can still hear the music. It was a button error. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of that show. Wow. Did I mention I like jazz? It's a beautiful theater too, of course, over there, where they normally have it set up for Beauty and the Beast, and neat that they could use the characters, even though the show is not able to run right now. They did some of the music and used the characters, kind of making the best of the situation, which is good. And we're back out onto Sunset Boulevard here. That's one of the nice things about coming to the park. When you have a little bit more time, or as a pass holder, you can go do things like that just kind of on a whim because you have the extra time. So highly encouraged whenever you come back, or whenever you can come back, if you can get some extra time built in. I know it's more expensive, but if there's any way, you can just have days where you go to the parks and just do the first thing that you think of, and then do the next thing you think of. It's hard with Fast Pass and all that, but right now there is no Fast Pass, so you can kind of take your lines and pick your attractions. And if you're a resort guest, you can pretty much get into whichever park you want to, just no park hopping. And on that subject, I'm actually kind of thinking it's a good thing there's no park hopping right now, because there's only pretty soon it'll be 8 to 9 hour park days. Right now it's 10-hour park days. It's not a lot of time for park hopping. You'd actually use up a lot of your park day moving around from park to park. But I do hope that eventually when the hours go up a little bit, that there is park hopping again. And by the way, studios get super crowded in the morning because everybody comes right when it opens at 10. And then it starts to calm down. Tower was up to 60 minutes at one point, now it's 25. So just wait, it'll go down. Actually, we don't want to get too far down here because I want to show you some other things. This used to be where Fast Pass distribution, when they did the old school paper Fast Passes, it was right here under that pavilion. They actually used to have McDonald's fries. They used to be called Fairfax fries, at least for a while. It's kind of interesting. McDonald's and Disney had a huge partnership for a while, and they had McDonald's fries at least in one place in each park, so that was kind of cool. Let's see, where should we head next? I think maybe we'll go to Galaxy's Edge. But before that, let's head over to that Echo Lake area I was talking about earlier, because it's such a neat area, lots of neat architecture, and something you should definitely check out next time you're here if you didn't notice it the last time. Look, I see our people. Since this is a vlog stroll, we're gonna go say hi to them. Hey, join the vlog stroll.
Oh, hello. How's it going?
We're having a great time. We just went down and watched the jazz band. There's a new jazz band in the Beauty and the Beast area. They brought out all the Beauty and the Beast characters at the end when they played the Beauty and the Beast music, including Belle and the Beast. They did Tale as Old as Time.
I missed it.
And they actually, is that the name of the song? I don't know, but they actually, okay, they actually did the little dance and everything. It was really neat. So,
Down at the Beauty and the Beast.
yeah, there are shows later, so we'll just have to see if we can take the live stream later, but it was amazing.
I messaged her. I was like, oh, I have to see that.
Yeah, very cool.
That would be awesome.
So we're vlogging and strolling and vlogging.
All right, have fun.
So we're gonna go,
Starbucks.
okay, Starbucks break.
We're Starbucks, yeah.
Heat break.
That's right.
Exactly.
But we're gonna go do a little Galaxy's Edge and then we'll come back.
All right, sounds good.
So have fun, guys.
Got the great movie right
Ah, here it is. The end of In the Mood. Go, trumpet, go. If you played that song before, the ending is so precise. And you actually have to, you play the saxophone solo, you play the last, well, that's a big Baby Yoda hat. You play the last note, and then you have to cut it off at a certain point. And every time I hear the song, I'm counting in my head, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. So yeah, anyway, if you're a musician, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm a band director. I can't not geek out about music. But I imagine if you didn't like music talk, you probably wouldn't be watching us, because I do a lot of it. Now look at this. See, there's hardly anybody back here. It's beautiful with all the trees and landscaping, the Art Deco architecture. So old Hollywood. Here's an old diner. This is the Hollywood and Vine Diner, which is closed right now, but amazing when it's open. Family buffet. Now 50s primetime appears to be open. And at Christmas, I'm hoping they still do decorations. At Christmas, they have this area really decorated with really old school Christmas decorations that look like they came out of somebody's attic. It's amazing. And that tune-in lounge looks like it's not open, but I always love the building and the architecture there too. And we're over here, there's the Indiana Jones shop. And of course, Gertie the dinosaur. who always gets decked out with a Santa hat during Christmas, and it's amazing. I think she likes being festive. As crowded as this park can get, it is still one of the most amazing parks to stroll. It's the smallest park, so you would think, oh, it's not probably got a lot of strolling area, but it does. You just have to be a little more creative in finding spots. And again, that's Echo Lake, and the boat on the other side is called the SF Down the Hatch. So you can get some food there and a really great view of the boat, the lake, and Tower of Terror in the back there. Superstar Theater, where Frozen is now residing. I don't think that Frozen is operating right now though, because they don't have the actors back yet. They of course have to have the actors for Frozen. Indiana Jones also not operating. Again, actors, because that theater is huge. Indiana Jones, Frozen's pretty big too, but Indiana Jones, they could easily social distance people there. It's also outside, so that helps. What's your favorite park to stroll? Leave a comment, let me know. Or do you take time? Do you take time to stroll the parks? Or is your schedule limited and you're not able to do it and you can just watch ours? Go saxes. And trumpets. Hello. It's like shift change in the kitchen. Cast members working hard to bring back the magic. And all of the ones I've talked to are really excited to be back. Head down here by Grand Avenue and take you to another galaxy. I was going to say another dimension, but that's the Tower of Terror. Totally different place. You can hear the music change. That was one of Walt's big things. When you go into a different area of the park, you should know you're there immediately. Sights, of course, smells, and most importantly, sounds. This almost reminds me of like a blues, but it's like a Sanford and Son style. It's pretty cool. Like the Sanford and Sons theme song.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Take small children by the hand. Of course, there used to be the big balloon, big yellow balloon. You could see it from outside the park on the top of Muppet Vision 3D, and that was taken away during the re-theme when they changed the Muppet area to the Grand Avenue area. Didn't really fit with the theming, but I do miss it. Well, let's go to Batu. It's a great place to escape the relentless Florida sun too. I really listen for this music because it's amazing. Hopefully Rise is operating well so we can do that later. The better it's operating in the beginning, the more passes are available for later. It does have rough days sometimes though.
And then they put shoes.
Oh, it seems to be having a pretty good day. 29 to 37. That's good. That's good for this time of day. Knock on wood. So there you go. Entrance to one of the most sought after rides in all of the Disney franchise parks. It's amazing. Truly is the best ride since Horizons. I've said it several times and it's 100% true. I love the calm chatter here. Like I said, in the meantime, Lieutenant Beck needs help. That's actually kind of cool. It ties it into Rise of the Resistance, where Lieutenant Beck is one of the main characters. He's the officer in charge of your ship. Of course, you've got Nine Numb, who's piloting, and then Lieutenant Beck, who's in charge. You got X-Wing. It's amazing. It's basically, I think they said it's like almost full size. I believe it's like, what do you want to say, 3/4 size or even 7/8 size. I'm not sure. Somebody let me know in the comments. It's not quite full size, but it's very, very close. And of course, when they opened this, the night, and I missed it because we went home, the night they opened Galaxy's Edge, they actually had X-Wing drones flying over the park. Or behind the park, but still, it was incredible. And when you're in Galaxy's Edge, listen to the soundscape. Because what's amazing is you're going to hear sounds coming from all around you. It literally is a 3D soundscape. You can kind of hear it in stereo here, but it truly is 360 degrees when you're in the park. Yeah. Because of the physical distancing measures, you have a line to get into the marketplace here. So we're not going to go in right now, but there's one family or one group per shop because they're so small. So if you want to shop in the marketplace, just make sure you're ready to wait a little bit. It's not too bad, maybe a couple minutes, 5 minutes. So not bad. I love the wood carvings here. Loft cats and porgs. And whatever that thing in the middle is, that's Doc Ondor, I think, isn't it? This right here? I believe that's what he looks like anyway. Somebody let me know. I'm not 100% well versed in all the Star Wars characters, like the creatures and things. I'm more of a casual Star Wars fan. I know some about it, the main stuff, but I don't know the expanded universe, all the creatures and every single one of their names. So I'd like to learn more if I had time, though. And one of the cool things about the vlog stroll is I can read your comments, and it's almost like you're live chatting after the fact. So I'll try and respond to as many of those as I can. I know I need to do better about that. Get so busy I don't have time to respond, but I'm going to take some time to really respond to comments on this video because I want to see what you guys have to say. Stormtroopers. Good night, kiddo. What are they guarding? That's the question. Ooh. They're actually trying to stay away from, or Vi is trying to stay away from the troopers. It's hiding pretty good. And of course, they're just kind of standing there. It's awesome. Uh-oh. Look. This one.
Copy, Command. Alert status confirmed.
They've been called off on another mission. Still pretty busy in Batuu, even with the reduced capacity. And this, I believe, is the line for, well, it could be for Smuggler's Run, actually, as well as maybe the Cantina. Here is Kylo Ray's. I said Kylo Ray. Kylo Ren. Here is Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter, TIE Echelon. It's pretty amazing. You can also get a 360 shot here, which makes it almost like a tiny planet, basically. I know you heard that. Hit a flyover here. The idea of this community being alive and a real community with all the different doors, like people have apartments here in the second floor of some of these shops and restaurants. It's a neat idea. The only thing I really wish they had, and I've heard a lot of people say this, is droids. And I know during the era of social distancing. Of course, they definitely don't want people touching the droids and things like that, but it would be really cool to see droids rolling around here in the park. Here we are, the centerpiece of Galaxy's Edge, the Falcon. It's one of the best shots right there. So the neat thing is you can really get up close to it. I mean, they don't let you climb around it or anything, but you can still get really close to it and really examine the details on this amazing ship. Even the cockpit over here. It's actually big enough for somebody to sit in. The cargo ship there on docking bay 7 makes it like they just dropped off the cargo for the food that's in the restaurant. So overall, you definitely hear valid concerns about Galaxy's Edge, but it is still a thoroughly enjoyable place to be. Definitely more crowded than I've seen it for a while, but it is a Saturday. Again, Saturday, August 15th, to be exact. And you can't get into the Ronto Roast restaurant here unless you were eating and you do a mobile order, I believe. They're really pushing the mobile order, which is good. Keeps lines down a little bit. And we're gonna head over to Toy Story Land and pretty quickly out back towards the main area of the park, Hollywood Boulevard, because we need to get our Rise of the Resistance boarding groups pretty soon for later on the stream. Bright Suns, how are you?
Doing very well. Thanks.
Great.
Hey! Meet me at the ride.
All of a sudden we ended up in Buzz Lightyear's galaxy. I wonder if he goes over and helps out the Resistance sometimes. There's Slinky. Swirling Saucers is only 10 minutes. This one hasn't been really lining up that much because it wasn't popular to begin with, but when Hollywood Studios was totally slammed before the closure, a lot of times it was the only ride people could do. I do like the music, but it is basically a carnival ride. The theming here is so good, and with less people, it's a lot easier to see the theming, like the shoe prints here on the ground and things like that. So basically, remember, in this area, you're basically the size of a toy. So those are basically child footprints, I think, from Andy, since it's Andy's backyard. And eventually, I believe Woody's Roundup, I think that's the name of the restaurant that's opening over here. I'm not sure if it's been delayed or not. See, Toy Story Mini is only 10 minutes as well, so that one hasn't been as busy lately either. I love how Woody welcomes you to the park. Okay, here we go. Roundup Rodeo. Oh, that looks fun. Cool. That's going to be over there, basically behind the trees. I would assume the entrance will be actually be right here.
Safety of everyone. Please wear a
Right
face
where
covering at all
the
times,
concept art was.
except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Howdy, partners. Sheriff Woody here. Buzz and the aliens are all set up for you to take a spin around the galaxy. Here's hoping the Claw chooses you.
And when they start the Star Wars fireworks again, if you're ever back here, they actually launch the big fire, the flamethrower type stuff, from the top of the Chinese theater here. And it is incredibly hot, like scorchingly hot. It almost like burns your face. It's crazy. So I wasn't prepared for that when we were back here after a live stream one time. It's one man's dream. We got to go in there next time. We don't have time today, but it's a really, really cool exhibit, and it's something we can't stream because of the connection. Little Mermaid also not operating right now. They could put like an Ariel meet and greet in there somewhere, or at least like a little show where she comes out and greets everybody and everybody kind of stays back like they've done for some of the other characters. One thing I haven't checked out is Launch Bay. I'm not sure if they're doing anything there, just the exhibits, or if they're actually doing some kind of meet and greet stuff. I don't know. Let's go this way. So we're heading back to where the rest of the family was, and we're gonna wrap this up, and hope you've enjoyed this first ever vlog stroll. And again, let me know. It's a really cool shot right there with the lawn. Let me know what you thought of it. And again, before anybody is worried, we are going to continue to do regular strolls with no narration, but we definitely wanted to try something different. Obviously, I won't be using this stroll for any of our virtual live streams. I'll be talking over myself the whole time, and Jenna will too, but kind of neat to just be able to speak what's on my mind and let you guys know kind of some commentary and some things I think about as I walk through the parks.
There was this one girl.
So as we were walking over to where everybody is, thank you again for watching. Please be sure to leave us a like and a comment if you haven't already done so. Again, hit the like, subscribe if you're new, tap the notification bell to enable all notifications, and also be sure to follow us on social media. We're Resort TV 1 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, be sure to check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com, for the best in free Disney vacation planning advice. Go check out MickeyTravels.com to book your next trip to Disney. It doesn't cost any more than a regular Disney vacation at MickeyTravels.com. Also, be sure to talk to Victor Naraki at CelebratingFlorida.com or Facebook.com/Naraki Realtor. If you're thinking about moving to Central Florida, Victor Naraki can help you make that dream come true. So again, CelebratingFlorida.com or Facebook.com/Naraki Realtor, and tell them that Resort TV 1 sent you. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this relaxing stroll around the parks. It's been so much fun to bring you guys along on this first ever of its kind stroll. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.